All right, let's move on to the next bit of news. All right, so Jordan Peele is a busy man. I don't know. Have you seen all of the recent Jordan Peele movies that have been released? Us and Get Out.
I watched Get Out when everybody else did. I did not watch Us.
Okay. Well, from slashfilm.com, the title of the article: Universal wants more Jordan Peele movies, and who can blame them? Quote, after Get Out and Us, Universal wants more Jordan Peele movies, and I can't say I don't blame them. Peele just inked a 5-year first look deal with Universal, which will result in 2 films that Peele plans to write, produce, and direct. Peele's films with Universal have both been acclaimed and hauled in a total of $500 million at the box office. He's only made 2 movies. So the studio should be crazy to lose him at this point. Ready for more Jordan Peele movies? Universal sure is. The Hollywood Reporter says that they just signed a 5-year exclusive first look deal with Peele and his Monkey Paw Productions. We can expect at least 2 new Peele-directed movies as a result of this. Regarding the deal, quote from Universal, Jordan has established himself as a premier voice and original storyteller with a global appeal. He is leading a new generation of filmmakers that have found a way to tap into the cultural zeitgeist with groundbreaking content that resonates with audiences of all backgrounds. We also share an important goal with Monkey Paw when it comes to increasing representation on screen in the characters that are portrayed, the stories that are told, and the people who tell them. Peele added, quote, sorry, I'm losing my spot here. It would not have been possible to make Get Out and Us without the endless trust and support we received from the team at Universal, their willingness to take risks, and their commitment to original content makes them perfect collaborative partners for Monkey Paw. I couldn't be more excited for what lies ahead. Peele Peele's Get Out won the filmmaker a Best Original Script. And before we move any further, I do want to kind of throw down a list of what Peele has going on right now. So as of right now, Peele has produced and or directed these projects: Black Klansman, the Twilight Zone reboot that is on CBS All Access, Lovecraft Country, I think it's Lovecraft Country, the Candyman remake, and a remake of Wes Craven's The People Under the Stairs. Have you ever heard of People Under the Stairs, Drew?
Oh yeah.
That was one of those movies I watched in the middle of the night on HBO as a kid. And honestly, the little black kid, I don't know his name, made that movie so enjoyable. It's like a comedy and just a crazy messed up movie from the 80s. Now, if you guys have seen Jordan Peele movies, I have seen both of them. I believe that as a director and as a writer, he's absolutely visionary. I think Us's directing was phenomenal. The man knows how to combine picture and sound in a way that is just like, honestly, like marvelous and kind of next level. The writing of the movie was the premise, when everything kind of came together towards the end, I didn't believe it in a big way. The writing just didn't give me enough confidence in itself. But the directing, phenomenal. The acting, phenomenal. Lupita Nyong'o puts an incredible performance out there. And
I think he's still hit or miss. I don't know if he has found his swing yet, personally.
For sure. But he's only made 2 movies. His producing credits are pretty good. Black Klansman, you've seen it, right? Fantastic film.
Yeah, and it's a Spike Lee movie, right? So
Spike Lee.
So I mean, like that. There's no way. I'm glad he got his voice in there, but like it's a Spike Lee movie. It's gonna bring people. It could, it could have been like the worst movie, and it would have brought out an audience, and it was not a bad movie by any means. You know what I mean?
For sure. So, yeah, that doesn't exactly. What I think this is really signaling is like that Hollywood in of itself is doing everything it can to be more representative, right? And the fact that Jordan Peele can direct a movie now, like you and I look at script, look at character, look at things like that, and we dissect those things. But like to the layman, the guy can make an entertaining as hell movie, and he can make a really entertaining horror movie. Now, that's not to say that he doesn't have an amazing prowess to come, because I still believe that his skills as a director are still growing. He definitely peaked real early with his first movie, Get Out. Right?
Yeah, and well, what's crazy is that he's also just fucking hilarious, right? The Key and Peele show has been just hilarious for a long time, and I think he mentioned in a similar article, if not this article, that he's retiring from acting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So he's gonna stop acting, and like I think this guy has been like great. I think he's been a voice on Rick and Morty. He's been in Fargo. All great things, right? And as you said earlier, he's talking about revamping or retooling the Twilight Zone. He's going to do like his own version of it.
Yeah, it's already out. Yeah.
And so like that's a long list of good stuff. I think Lovecraft Country is a great show. It has I don't know if you know, but the lead in it is somebody that we competed against in high school.
I know exactly what. Yep, 100%.
Yeah, Michael. Jonathan Majors. So like the guy's great. So like I don't know, man. Like the sky can be the limit for this guy. I hope he just kind of takes a step back and really concentrates on the project he wants to work on, because I think when this guy's on, he is on. And like Us is not Us. I'm sorry. Get Out was a phenomenal movie with a great premise, and I really loved it because I think I was watching Atlanta at the time, and Atlanta also gave off that creepy vibe, like that creepy kind of vibe in some of the episodes. So like it was a really good thing coming out. So I just hope that he doesn't kind of oversaturate the market with his stuff, because I really do think some of these projects that he's doing are really great.
For sure. And I think this is definitely like beyond just Jordan Peele as a person. He hit with a movie that hit perfectly with the zeitgeist at the moment, right? It is a movie about racial tension. It is in a time where racial tension is just out there in the forefront. Obviously before the George Floyd thing and all that happened, but because of the Trump presidency, we have been really inundated with like coming to grips with our racial, our racial aptitude and or like our racial relations in this country for the last 4 years, right? He definitely hit as a voice in that movement right at the perfect time for him to really benefit from that. And now that Hollywood is doing everything it can to try to push forward a more racially diverse, popular culture zeitgeist, he's definitely part of that. As a filmmaker, I think he is just still coming into his own. And I think hopefully the best is yet to come from him. Right, definitely. I'm glad for him to have the opportunity, and it is important for people of color to have these opportunities, to push those, to have more of those people in the room that make those decisions, right? I think that from the story is what I'm taking from it. And, we're living in a world where like popular culture is doing everything it can to cater to these voices. And that is a great thing. And something that I hope continues to move forward, right?